Alrighty, hello and welcome tonight to the Round Valley Elks live stream, Thatcher Eagles football game here in the Dome tonight. Do you guys, how's audio sounding for you guys?
Thatcher, are you feeling patriotic this evening? Here's what I need from you. Join me, join us, and join the music in the national anthem. Sing it loud, sing it proud. Ladies and gentlemen, help me out.
All right, thank you, Round Valley faithful. Sorry, we are having some major internet issues tonight in the Dome. So, yeah, it's steady. I've only got 30 frames a second.
That's fine. That's all you're asking for.
Yep.
Okay, if you're good, I brought the Mophie if you need it.
All right, thank you. Again, sorry about that. We're just scrambling because we have internet issues tonight, which is just fantastic. So, this is Ethan Holiday, back on the mic tonight. Excited for a new season of Round Valley Elks football. We've got the captains down on the field getting ready for the coin toss. I am joined tonight by a new talent on the mic. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself?
Hey, Ethan, this is Scott Madrid. I appreciate the opportunity. I don't know if you're going to call it a talent. We're missing Big Dan tonight, but appreciate the chance to be here with you.
All right. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. Yeah, crazy days. Big shout out to Jody Emerald, Realty, Emerald Sanders Realty, for sponsoring our pregame tonight.
Flores, the senior for the Round Valley Elks, getting ready to tee it off. And he will be kicking off to the Thatcher Eagles. Some of these numbers on Thatcher, I think, are not right, but we're going to try to make it right for you as we go through the evening.
All right, Round Valley, get loud and proud for your kicker, number 14, Kevin Flores.
All right, getting set to kick off the Treadmasters first quarter. New sponsor this evening.
26 as well.
All right, kicked it out of the back of the end zone. Who was kicking that? I didn't see the number.
That was Kevin Flores. I believe he's down there, number 14 for Round Valley.
Should have seen the shoes. Should have known by the shoes.
Yes.
All right, well, now that I can kind of settle down a little bit, man, it's good to be back.
Well, I was down to the Gila Valley last night for the JV football game, and there were some people that were excited down there for this game tonight. So I know that we're not the only ones that are excited. I know that they're excited for the Thatcher Eagles. We're excited for the Round Valley Elks, and here we go. We'll get ready for the first play.
All right, who's number 8?
So quarterback, they have number 8 on the field, but on their roster on Max Preps, they have it listed as number 6, and that's Napier, the senior quarterback for Thatcher.
So that was 26 off the right side, picking up about 5 yards.
That listed as Aiden Bingham, running back, outside linebacker. He's a senior, coming in at 5'10", and they have listed on the roster.
All righty, let's see what the Elks do here on second down.
Second 5. Up the left side, Thatcher's gonna get.
All right. Looked like a similar play off the left side this time. Good for about 2. Call it 2.
2, maybe 3. That was Brett Jordan, number 23 for the Elks, slicing in there on his outside linebacker position. Kind of taking the legs out from the running back on that play.
All righty. Ooh, big hole there on the right side. Looks like it's going to be good for about 10.
Eagles come up, shift 2 off to the left, and come back running to the right. Just catch the Elks a little bit off on their balance there. Looks like Elks starting tonight with Keanu Clark as an inside tackle, Brody Ziegler, Tracy Merrill on the line, and there's one more out there that I'm going to have to take a look at. I have an idea who that is, but.
Ooh, that one didn't go for very far. All right.
That looks like number 66 was the other guy I was looking for. Cody Finch, he's a freshman for Round Valley, getting the opportunity to start tonight. Cody's got to be pretty excited for this chance. It doesn't come out always or often for freshmen, but he's certainly in there. Napier has the Eagles back in formation. There's a snap of the ball. Looks like he hands off to 26 once again. He busts it outside. Breaking away, and we get number 3, Riker Marble, coming over to push him out of bounds, right about the 35, 36.
Well then, Thatcher Eagles getting it done on the ground so far. All right. Chains are about set. Looks like they're lined up in the shotgun. And now they're all right.
Man in motion does not get it.
Looks like Tracy Merrill read that correctly and held on to be the first Elk there on that tackle.
There we go.
Some of the other players in there for Round Valley on defense, we have number 11, Dallin Walker, out here on the corner. We have Gage Baker, number 5, as a linebacker. Riker Marble is a safety. And I think that's Kyle Clark. He's a sophomore in there. Looks like he may be another safety as well.
Man, first game of the season, the new names, it's going to be hard.
Napier back to throw, throws it over the middle. It is caught, and he is in for the touchdown. Looks like that throw is to Cody Jones, number 32, listed as a senior, 6-foot senior for Thatcher.
Looks like we had a man there in coverage, just not tall enough.
Looked like a good read and throw by Napier on that
Indeed.
pass.
I was just about to say they have not thrown a pass yet, but I'm glad I didn't.
Looks like number 22 for Thatcher, Landon Robbins with the kick. He gets the conversion.
Well, here we are, 8:40 left in the first. Round Valley down 7-0 to the Thatcher Eagles. Well, there we go. That's all right. We're going to get a chance to see what the Elks are going to bring on offense this year. I'm excited. Obviously, we got Riker returning at the QB position. Who's our running back this year?
Looks like they're going to split that time with Gage Baker and then also Riley Harlan. Riley's the senior, and I'm not sure who's going to get the front handoff first, but they have two different styles of running. Riley, kind of a speedster for us. Gage is kind of a power guy, and he's going to run right at you or run you over when he gets the ball coming up through the line.
Alrighty. Just checking the stream health there. Sorry if I...
You're good. It looks like we have Kyle Clark back to receive deep. And that is also, I'm having a hard time seeing that number. Dallin Walker, number 11.
Oh, and we got a flag. We get a little offsidesy. If I had to guess, that's what I would say it was.
A little excited to get down the field.
Yep, that's offsides. Kicking team. Had a lot of work done on the dome this year. A few little gremlins couldn't get our microphone for the officials tonight, so we're just going to do our best without it, because why not? All right, that moved back too far. There we go. Number 22 lining up, ready for the kick.
I'm looking on this roster, and they have two number 21s and no 22, so I'm not sure who that is.
Oh, short kick, fielded by 23 of the Round Valley Elks. Good return. Looks like he fielded it about the 22. 23. Looks like he got stopped about the 35.
Brett Jordan back there, backing up just a little bit to get that ball and bringing it up. Did a good job on that.
8.5 minutes left in the first.
Alrighty.
First formation for the Elks for this young season. They bring them up to the line, split both ways, back to the side for marbles. He gives it to Harlan as he splits outside. He might have got one, maybe not quite. Thatcher was pretty quick to come up there. Looked like number 21. Yeah, according to Max Preps, that's either Coy Ferris or Landon Robbins. Probably Coy as a senior.
Alrighty.
Again, we apologize if you're joining in from the Gila Valley down in Thatcher. We have some issues with the program. They actually did not print a program tonight, so we're pulling rosters from different sources. Sometimes they are not the most accurate.
That's all right. We do the best we can here.
We do the best we can.
First game of the season's always interesting.
Looks like we got Brett Jordan and Elmer split to the top.
From the shotgun.
Hand off again to Harlan. And 32 came in and stood that up. That may be Cody Jones, 6 foot. Looked like he came in from an end position on that line. Held the block, and we took a loss on that play.
Yeah, I can already hear some Round Valley coaches yelling from here. They are not happy. We'll see if we can get something put together. 3rd down and 14, 13, 14. Pretty big hole to climb out of. We'll see what we got going on.
Looks like a wide receiver screen out here to Brett Jordan. They jump on that pretty quick. We do pick up about 3 yards. But we're going to be well short of the 1st down on that play.
Just about back to the original line of scrimmage. So 4th down, looks like the Elks are going to be punting this one away.
Tackle by number 15 for the Eagles.
Looks like that's Tracy Merrill taking the deep snapper position up there for the Elks, and Riker Marble is back to kick.
What doesn't he do? Ooh.
He's a great athlete. He does it all, actually. Number 34 is back for Thatcher.
That one rocketed over his head, and he was lucky to get that one off. It didn't travel far, so looks like Thatcher with great field position starting on the Elks 45.
What were your expectations coming into the game tonight? What did you think about what Thatcher would be like, Ethan?
Well, Thatcher's a tough draw. First game of the season. Tough team, always are, well coached. You know, we've got a lot of holes to fill after last year with our graduating class, which every team does.
Napier pulls it and runs it to the outside.
All right, we got a flag down right around the original line of scrimmage in the area of a hold. We'll see what that's about. I'm assuming a hold, but I didn't see it, so. Oh, there's another flag far side of the field.
Oh.
So are we going to have offsetting? Just try this one over again. Holding and a face mask.
Sometimes right at the end of that tackle, you can reach in there and grab a little face mask, and that may have happened.
So is that going to be a net gain of 5? Or are we just going to replay the down? Are they going to offset?
I believe we're seeing offsetting penalties.
All right, they're going to.
Ball's gonna be right where it was. Down markers
You're playing with buttons.
Played with the wrong button, shut you off there, or turned you way up.
left in the first and 10. Once again on the Elks.
Napier back to receive the snap for the Eagles.
Napier from the shotgun.
Looks like he gives it.
Time up the right side. Gain of about 6 on the play, 2nd down.
Brett Jordan in there again on the tackle.
Now you're super quiet, sir. Try that.
Let's try that again.
There you go.
Looks like the Eagles pick up 5 on that run. They're right back up on the line, not giving Round Valley a chance to adjust on defense. They're going to go right back at it.
Yeah, Thatcher moving the ball really well on the ground.
Check out down on the concourse. From the shotgun.
Oh, looks like he went into the pile. Defenders lost him for a second. He scored it out to the left, found a little open room, and just enough to get the 1st down. 1st and 10, Thatcher at the, what is that?
34.
The 34.
Looks like Aiden Bingham, number 26 for Thatcher, senior running back again. Napier back to pass, throws it out here, almost picked off, and the ball was dropped out there by Carter Bryce, number 12. Hit him in the hands. May not have been expecting that after that defender flashed in front of him. Thatcher coming in tonight ranked, according to Richard O'Bear with the Arizona Republic, number 6th in the state in 3A. A couple of the players that he talked about in his overview was quarterback Napier and Bingham.
2nd and 10, 5:04 left in the first quarter of play.
31 goes in motion.
31 in motion.
They give it straight ahead, and he is met. But he absorbed the contact and kept driving.
Yeah.
See if we can get a number for you. Number 21 on there. I'm going to guess again, Coy Ferris on that run.
3rd and 7.
Hey, It was a hard 3 yards. He earned every bit of it. And we've got an Elk down on the field. We will see how we go. We hope he's all right. All right.
Elks would like to welcome Dr. Jacob Olin with Summit
Big
Healthcare.
thanks to,
For joining Round Valley football this year on the sidelines. Big thank you to
let's
Summit
see
Healthcare
here,
and Dr. Olin.
Cowboy Up, one of our sponsors, longtime sponsor. If you're in need of a chainsaw, chainsaw supplies, feed, medication for your animals, great place to go. Go see Jeff. He's always got those steel products you're in need of. Go down, see Jeff. Give him a hard time. Tell him it's from me. Beehive Homes of Eager. Come join our family here at Beehive Homes and enjoy the comfort of a home-like atmosphere where you're treated like family. They got home-cooked meals and a very friendly staff. All right, looks like the Elk player is up and walking off the field assisted. It looks like, is that a 5 or a 6?
It looks like number 5, Gage Baker.
Oh, I hate to hear that. We sure needed him tonight.
We do need him.
Hopefully it's nothing serious.
He plays that middle linebacker for us, and he's a tough-nosed kid, and hopefully he can get back in there.
As hard as they hit, I'm thinking it might be a wind knocked out of me situation. Just need a breather, but we will see.
Nip your hands off to 21 again. That'll be Corey Ferris.
Ooh, brought down short. That's going to be 4th and 2.
Brett Jordan again on that tackle.
4th and 2. I don't know if Thatcher has much of a kicking game, so it looks like they're going to go ahead and go for it. All righty.
4th and 3, Round Valley help your Elks out now.
Oh,
ball's on the ground.
On the line.
All right, Round Valley recovers. Looks like 77 and number 3 falling on that.
It looked like number 12, Brody Ziegler, kind of knifed in on that play, made that running back come back, and in the process of him trying to spin out of it, he got hit and lost that ball.
All right, let's watch the replay. Yeah, gets hit, loses the ball. Ooh, nice. That's what we like to see.
Made a few turnovers.
All righty, so Elks with another possession, keeping Thatcher out of the end zone. So let's see if they can start building some momentum here on offense. All right, Round Valley in the shotgun.
Marble from the shotgun.
Marble keeps it, run out to the outside.
Oh, and we get a flag, far side sideline. That's in the area of a hold. I didn't see it.
He had a receiver out there blocking, and it gets tough for that long.
Yeah. Look, are they pointing at Thatcher here? No, they're conferring with Thatcher players, so. They're pointing everywhere, so I don't know what they're talking about. I'll be honest with you. All right. I didn't see a signal, but they're walking it back like it was a hold.
Penalty against the Elks.
Looks like it'll bring a 1st and 15.
All righty. Well.
First and 15 for the Elks. Riker from the shotgun. Copy paste. Riker's going to hang on to it. Finds an S-block. A nice hole.
All right. Found some room and a nice block out on the left side again.
Number 65 is that. Noah Dana leading the way out on the outside, running over, paving the way for Riker on that run.
Nice. Yep, faked the handoff to the right, cut back to the left. Little quarterback keeper action, and good for big yards. Now it's 2nd and about 1, looks like to me.
Second one.
Looks like they're coming out with a bunch formation out here on the right side or the near side. Marble back to pass.
Oh, in and out of the hands of number 12.
Looks like that was Ziegler on the attempt right there. Bring up
Riker
third
takes
down.
a big hit. Three minutes, 36 seconds left here in the first quarter. This Tread Masters first quarter. For those of you who don't know, that's the new tire service, auto service, right where Aspen Tire used to be. That's the new. I hate calling them the new old business that it was, but that's what people know it as, is Aspen Tire. But it's Tread Masters. Oh, encroach offsides. That's a free first down. Defense getting a little anxious there. So, first down for the Round Valley Elks, first one of the game. So, moving the chains, starting off on their own, call it the 40. It's in between the 39 and 40. Guess you want to be technical, it's the 39 and a half.
39 and a half, there you go. Coach Baca did not like what he was seeing, so they took a timeout.
All right. Good shot of the student section tonight. All righty. Big shout out, Farmers Insurance, your agent here in Round Valley, Troy Merrill. Hey, if you guys are in need of life insurance, go talk to him. Life is full of risks. Let's just make sure you're covered for everything life has to throw at you. Go see Troy Merrill down at Farmers Insurance, down by the shortstop. Flower Box in the plaza there in Springerville, right next, just down from the subway. Old Kachina Realty building. I don't think Kachina Realty is a thing anymore, but that's where they were at. Go to the Flower Box. Let's go. Whoa.
Riker with the pass out here to Elmer.
Oh, batted up by the defender. Man.
It's number 34. 34 is not listed on the roster, so I apologize about that one.
That was not good for my health. Is that 24 on our team? Oh, Thatcher. Gotcha. It was 24 on 34 crime there, we see.
34 got his hand in right there at the last minute, knocked it down. It was a good defensive play.
All righty. As I was mentioning, Let's Go Elks down at the Flower Box to get a discount on your corsages. I imagine boutonnieres too, but hey, take that up with the Flower Box.
Second 10 for the Elks, 3:29 left in the first quarter.
Riker's going to hand off to Riley Harlan, driving off the left side, getting about 3 yards.
Yeah, it looked like he lunged forward, got those extra yards right at the end there.
3rd and 7.
So far, Thatcher Eagles, some big boys, hard to push around.
They're stout up front. There are some big kids.
Yes.
They really are, year in, year out. Thatcher's big up front. They have some good speed, good skill players, and they're well coached. They really are. They're a tough draw, like you said a little bit earlier. Would be a good opportunity for both of these teams to kick off the season this way.
Indeed.
We got Elmer out here to the right. Baker just in. Not Baker. Looked like
that
Riker
pass.
threw that. Go ahead. Riker threw that ball. It looked like he got hit in the arm or just had a bad release on it.
Yeah, it seemed like it died midair and fell about 5 yards short of where he was trying to put it.
Brett Jordan was the one that had come out on that, and he had to cut back, and it died. So we're going to go into a punt formation again.
All right, we're going to go attempt number 2 on the punt. I wonder if he's going to take an extra step back. That last long snap was coming in hot. He was lucky to get his hands on it. Again, just speaks to his athleticism.
Good snap on that. He gets off a good kick.
Ooh, that's a nice punt.
Picked up right about the 23. Missed a couple shots on him, and if he can get over to that line.
Oh, right. That one's coming back, unfortunately.
That looked like Riker got pushed right in the back. And
that one's coming back, Thatcher faithful. Sorry to. But I watched that one happen. Let's see if we can catch the replay.
There he comes.
Yep, you'll see number 3 coming. Oh, right in the back. Just a nice little push behind shoulder pads. And that'll bring it back.
In the moment, sometimes it's a little too tempting.
Oh, those little guys not paying attention. You just want to put some hands on them. You know, who's not guilty of that every once in a while? You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying.
All righty. Chase Wilkins, thanks for joining in tonight. Good to see you.
So who do I see coming in there on defense on the line? It looks like we had number 69, Nail, coming in. Looked like he's anchoring one of those defensive tackle positions for the Elks. Keanu Clark looks like he's on the other with Merrill. On that far side looks like Brody Ziegler.
Good to see Gage Baker back out on the field. Ooh, right there in the middle.
And Gage in on the tackle on that one. He's hobbling, but he's out there.
Yeah. Got to be tough. Play for a small school. Good thing they are. So, Thatcher moving down the field. 2 minutes left in this Tread Masters first quarter.
Nice pickup for Thatcher on first down.
Just under 2 minutes to play in the first quarter. First and 10 for the Eagles on the Elks. 36-yard line. Napier from the shotgun. Motion to the left.
Napier gives the ball out. They bounce it outside.
Oh, good hit. Looks like he tried cutting left, then tried cutting right, and then decided maybe left was good, but by that point.
Was that Riley that came in and gave him a little pop?
It looked like it. I'm
Right
bad
there
with
at the
names
end.
and numbers. Let's watch the replay. Looks like we got time here. They're still getting set. Oh, I can't see
Was that Gage
the
Baker?
number. Oh, it was Gage, I
It
think.
was Gage coming in, and
All right.
he gives again. Payman looks like he bounces it out, and he's right.
Looks like he got the first. That's a pretty generous spot. All right, well. Keeps losing his shoe, but he's doing with a lot regardless at number 26.
So running in right there is number 66, Cody Finch. Again, young man's a freshman, helping the Elks out in a tough spot this evening. He's got to be excited to be getting some time on the varsity line during this opening game.
First and 10, 40 seconds left in the first quarter of play.
Oh, hit deep in the
Merrill
backfield.
hit him, bounced off, got back up, and made the tackle.
Great second effort there.
No, that is not Merrill. That is Ziegler.
That is Ziegler. That's 1-2. There we go. That's what we like to see, that second effort. Let's see if we can see it bounced up and got him. Just snuck that White Mountain Regional Medical Center instant replay in there for him.
Nice job.
I do what I can. Once I get comfortable, I can push buttons. And that'll be the end of the Tread Masters first quarter. We'll take a second here, reset, get ready. White Mountain Off-Road LLC got a new office located right there on Main Street, just down from Lesueur Automotive. Speaking of Lesueur Advanced Automotive, they're right there next to each other. You guys are having car problems. You want someone to take good care of it for an honest price, go see Lesueur. My buddy Aaron down there, Lesueur Advanced Automotive. White Mountain Off-Road, serving all of your ATV and what are they called? UTVs, I guess, is what
UTV
they've
is
decided they're called now.
That is correct.
ATV, UTV rentals. They got trailers. Go see them if you're looking for a good time out in the White Mountains. Man, I cannot believe how good these lights are looking tonight.
We talked about it a little bit, but there's been a few upgrades to the dome since the last season. The flag is the big one that people see, but we got new lighting. They used to have this yellow haze or this yellow tint, and they came in and put some new LED lighting, and it's white. It's true color white, and it looks beautiful in here. There's also some pictures on Facebook of the locker rooms that they were able to get done for both the boys and the girls. Treating the kids good, giving them some upgrades.
Indeed. All right, starting off this Arizona Choice Insurance second
Pitcher
quarter.
gets the ball, and he drops back to pass.
Had all right, gain of about 10. After the loss on the previous play, brings it to third and about 5.
You know, I don't watch much of Thatcher except from when we play them or maybe in the playoffs. You just tell from that run that Napier's a pretty good athlete. He never panicked. He never did anything. It just looked like he was gliding out there as he's looking downfield to make a play and just kept running.
That's always scary when you're trying to rush an athletic quarterback because they can just take off running.
Just one step, and they make you come up with some empty air. Napier's got the ball. He drops it. Looks like Ziegler's coming in there quick.
Ooh, Elks dive on it. That's a second turnover for the Thatcher Eagles tonight.
I'm not sure looking at that if that was a bad snap or if Napier looked away when he got the ball.
I think he turned his head just as he was getting it. Let's take a look here.
He was kind of,
because it looked like it hit him in the hands. Oh, yep.
He was doing the chest pump like, sorry guys, that was my bad.
Just didn't quite get the handle on it. That's too bad. Otherwise, playing fantastic so far tonight.
Got the Elks coming out on their third drive of the game. Let's see if they can put something together, kind of calm down a little bit, get some running, some passing going to offset the Eagles a little bit here.
Felt like they were starting to move the ball a little.
Right in the middle to Big Merrill. Merrill picks up about 8. I'm not sure. Oh, they gave him a good spot.
A generous spot. That's right at the 10-yard mark. They're going to go ahead and
they gave him a first down.
All right, moving those chains right on, 10 yards. Hey, that's what I like to see. Some positive momentum. I'll take it.
You know, it's hard coming in each season that you wonder, what are the Elks going to be like? And we don't have the speed of Wilt Bank or Javon Ortiz as a receiver or Rowdy Rivera, but each year the coaches find a way. They may pass a little more. They may run a little more. We got Riker back to take the snap. Looks like he's going to pitch it out to Riley Harlan. Oh. Riley's going to get caught by number 32, Cody Jones, according to the roster for Thatcher. Off of that end position. He's quick. He got out there to catch Riley before he was able to get to that edge.
He was trying.
He was trying.
All righty.
Like
we'll watch the replay while we're waiting for them to get set here. Ooh, yep. All right, looks like back into the shotgun. Number 4 split to the left side there.
Looks like we're running double tights on this formation. Fake the handoff, go with the throw, wide receiver screen. Walker, he actually does slip that first tackle, but he does not get back to the line of scrimmage.
It looks like he got just back to the line of scrimmage, maybe a quarter-yard loss. Right there, close.
Thatcher was out there quick.
Yeah.
So on the line on offense tonight, who do we got? I see a number 55. It looks like Derek Gillum.
Is that our center tonight?
Looks like our center at this moment. Keanu Clark, number 77. Looks like Cody Finch there is tackle, 66.
Oh. 66 fell for the inside swim move, missing that block. Coach is not going to be happy.
Looks like we got Noah Dana, number 65, is also on the line, and then number 75, AJ Dozier. I believe AJ is a new student to Round Valley this year.
He's a big kid.
He is a big kid.
All righty.
Riker back to kick again. He gets off a nice spiral kick, and he drives it to the sideline.
Pretty. Oh!
And he gets a nice bounce. Let's see if he jumps on it. He does.
Man, excellent second effort there, and he gets a big chunk of that back. So we're going to be Thatcher starting on their own.
Number 15
34.
is not in our roster, but he looks like Lane Hill. That would be a freshman that the Round Valley Elks have coming on that special teams play, making the
Say we don't have
tackle.
a 15. Oh, that's the coaches. They're right here.
No, that's for us, our number.
For us?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
number there. Oh, he is there. Sorry about that. Number 15, Lane Hill as a freshman.
15.
Napier's set. Looks like he hands off the ball to Bingham once again.
Oh.
Keanu Clark and Ziegler.
All right,
Ziegler
looks
in
like
on the tackle.
15 for the Thatcher Eagles is Brett Jones. That's what I'm being told by the coaches up here.
Let's see what we have here.
Dig through our sheets and sheets. Maybe we'll find him. All righty.
Have a Daniel Jones.
Oh, Matt Hard. Number 10 and number 3 meeting for the tackle. And that's good for a first down right at the 49. Thatcher again moving the ball well. 8 minutes, 8 seconds left here in this Arizona Choice Insurance second quarter.
There's Brett listed on their unnumbered section on Max Preps. Looks like he's listed as a quarterback, outside linebacker, sophomore, 6'2".
Looks like he's got hands, so they put him there on return duties. Oh!
34 gets to the outside. He cuts it back in. And I believe number 2 is Kyle Clark out there. Kyle did not bite on the fake.
Never a good thing when your safeties are making the tackles.
Because it was third down.
I think it was second.
So we'll get a look at this again. Kyle coming over to make the touchdown saving tackle on that. Napier back. He hands off the ball once again. 21 skating down through there. Coy Ferris makes the defender miss, comes down, delivers some punishment on his run.
Yeah, looks like linebackers getting a little chippy with the offensive line. Not happy about being blocked. Oh well. At 21, he's a good hard runner.
Yes, he is.
Is that Ferris?
That is Ferris according to the.
Oh, we got a little movement. We did. False start. That'll move him back 5 yards. Try again. That'll make it 2nd and 5.
Got.
All right, looks like they're shifting sides of the field here. Oh. Looks like they're going to try and run to the short side of the field. Oh, no, bringing it back.
Coy, number 21.
Oh.
He gets hit several times and keeps his feet for about a 10-yard gain on that.
I'm counting
No,
5
15.
hits to take him down.
We are trying to get updated roster information on a limited basis here for Thatcher.
Yeah, So from the 11, that gives Thatcher first and 10. Actually, they changed it to first and goal. So apparently they were on the 10, so only 4 downs to work with here.
Quarterback.
I thought he kept it.
I thought he kept that too. He gave it, and it looks like he is in for the score.
That's another touchdown for the Thatcher Eagles. Let's look at that one again. White Mountain Regional Medical Center instant replay. Oh, yep, last second. Go ahead and gives it.
Running the read option on that, and he made the right choice, and Thatcher comes out with 6. That kick is up and through. Got a new name for number 22. Gavin Rogers was the name that we were given.
Oh, we got a flag.
Is there some extracurriculars after the kick?
I don't know. Is that?
I was looking at the roster and not down on the field.
Is that too many men on the field? Is that an eligible player? Is that what that is? See, this is why I miss Muth. He knows what the weird ones are you don't see every day.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure that's, yeah. So we're going to re-kick it 5 yards back? Is that what we're getting ready to do?
looks like.
They still have 12 guys on the field.
We're declining that, or is this on the kickoff?
Yeah, does it get assessed on the kickoff, or?
I need to have a little cheat sheet reminding us when usually it's Dan.
You know, we did, and then I don't know why I'm sure there's one around here somewhere. If my phone wasn't providing our internet, I'd look it up.
Once again, it looks like we have Clark and Walker deep to receive. Brett Jordan to receive. And number 8. I'm going to get used to seeing this young man out there. I think he did not play last year. He wrestled. Tough kid, Kenley Caldwell, is a senior for Round Valley. Came out this year, so he's out there as well on the second line up. Thatcher to kick off from the 25. Kenley will pick that up about the 35 and run to the sideline, and he takes a hit. Holds on to the ball, and the Elks will be in good field position at the 46. We got about 5:50 to go until halftime. The Elks can kind of settle in and get a nice drive going on for them and take some confidence going into halftime.
All right. Just taking another quick look at that play. Good hard run, good clean hit. I'm happy. Pretty decent field position for the Elks. They can do something with it. Starting at their own 46.
Mike pitches that ball. Riley puts his head down, gets about 4 yards.
Well, his head is hard, so it works both ways.
Hard head.
Way to get the extra yards. 5 minutes, about 30 seconds left on the clock here in this Arizona Choice Insurance second quarter.
I'm not sure that I've seen Gage out running yet. I don't know if that injury he went out for earlier is kind of limiting.
If they're just trying to keep him on defense. Oh, excuse me.
But Riley, for the first half, has been the workhorse for the Elks. Riker gives once again. Harlan trying to get to the outside, and he is met.
Yeah, he's going to have to try and cut that a little sooner. They're getting a lot of bodies out there for outside contain. Is that a loss of one? Looks like he didn't quite make it back to the line of scrimmage. We'll see here.
Yeah, he's running a long way to get that play, and Thatcher looks like they're not biting, and I'm not sure yet that's that end and the outside linebacker getting out there, but somebody's reading that and getting there.
Yeah, he had the cutback pretty early, but he was running full steam ahead, so I don't know.
So it looks like we got a 3rd and 8. Marble drops back to pass, rolls out. He's under pressure. He's going to set up and throw that ball kind of sidearm.
And that's complete. Right close to the first down.
Dallin Walker looks like he has enough for that first down.
First down signaled. There we go. 3rd down conversion. Getting it done. Little sidearm action there.
Riker just kept flowing with it. He didn't panic. He did get some pressure there.
Just barely missed it. It's tough from up here to get that near sideline play.
Yes, it is.
Oh, well, here we go. Elks keeping the drive alive. 4 minutes, 14 seconds left. Arizona Choice Insurance, 2nd quarter.
Offensive linemen trying to point out their blocks and their assignments. Riker's got the ball. He keeps it.
Oh, grass monster got him. Feet went out from underneath him, and down he went. Dang it.
I know that earlier, you know, if you look out the door, there's water coming down. It's been raining off and on all day, and it looks like it may be raining right now. There's a few spots on that field.
I will say, right around that midfield area, there is one tiny leak.
Even though we're in the dome, there it gets wet and it gets slick.
Yep. That rubber on plastic grass or whatever it happens to be.
Bring up a 2nd down and about 11.
2nd down, 45-yard line. Right to the left. Finds Jason Merrill, 30-yard line.
All right. Gain of about 5 to Merrill. Riker to Merrill. Good for a quick 5.
Ferris coming up to make the hit, making sure that Merrill was out of bounds, could not advance the ball. Looking like that's a safety position he comes flying up from.
All righty. 3.5 left on the clock here. Plenty of time to get where they're going. Big 3rd down here.
Riker pulls the ball. He wants to throw. He's looking under pressure. Throws it out here. Did he get his feet down? He
looks
like
he got it. That's going to be good for the first.
Brett Jordan.
Gain of about 7.
Brett Jordan catching that ball, keeping the feet in bounds, picking up the first down.
There we go. I will take it. It sure would mean a lot to go into the half with a few points on the board, come back, get the ball back to start the 2nd half, have an opportunity to tie it back up. This could be huge for the Elks, make this game interesting.
We got 2 split out here to the near side. Looks like double tight end formation again. Marble pitches it out to Harlan. Harlan gets out there. Thatcher's getting there. I'm not sure that I've seen that wide. It's not a sweep, but that wide play that we're able to get there. Thatcher's reading it and getting out there.
They're trying to stretch, but Thatcher's got too much speed out there in the flats. It's just not working for him.
Brett Jordan coming back in from Round Valley.
Thatcher's with good pursuit. That even limits the cutback option on that play.
Yeah, they look like they're well coached as far as their philosophy and their team defense, how they're running things. Coach Jones, formerly of Blue Ridge, I think he was able to, as a player, win a state championship in Blue Ridge. Now coaching down there in Thatcher. Riker steps up with some pressure. He's going to get the ball,
lost
but
the
he's
ball
going
at
to
the
lose
last second.
It looked like Thatcher got that, but I am.
Yep, early indications. Turnover by the Round Valley Elks.
Right on the 25-yard line, just coughed that up.
Let's see if we can watch that one again. A heartbreaker here, but running with it in his arms. Oh, yep, popped right out on the helmet, and there we go. That'll do.
Thatcher back in on offense. Looking for a little more before half. Got 2:30. Napier pulls the ball, rolling out. And he acted like he dropped that, but he did not. They're giving him credit for the catch. Napier also looked like he rolled out and threw that kind of a sidearm motion because he was getting pressure.
Yep, he had some company hot on his heels.
I'm not sure. Somebody took that angle. Was that Baker? Was that the... They came out quick, pushing him, and he just stepped aside. Thatcher back up to the line.
Number 10, I think it was Merrill.
Napier rolls again. Ziegler gets out to the edge.
Got hands on him, but he got away.
There's not a lot of quarterbacks out there, and there are some.
Ziegler coming back to the line of scrimmage, holding the quarterback's towel, saying, I took a piece of him.
There's not a lot that are going to be able to beat Brody down that line. He's quick. Napier tried. He started. Looked like they have a running back screen going on. He get a hit. He bounces off. Gage Baker coming up to lower the shoulder.
I don't mean to be critical of our Elks here, but I see a lot of tackling with our heads down, and that's allowing that extra effort. They're losing track of the hips right as they're making contact. We've got timeout by the Eagles.
1:06 left to go here in the first half.
First half, sorry. So say it's second quarter, man.
It is the second quarter.
Oh, my goodness. Well, it's going to be a tough one. It's not out of hand yet, but Thatcher so far in control of this game. Dan Muth, your surveyor here in Round Valley. Hey, give him a call if you need some surveying done. You know. Longtime supporter. Wish he was here, but hey, you get to take his spot, so maybe you don't wish he was here. Not paying attention. Can't get anything out of him. That's all right. All right, Altitude O2 hyperbaric oxygen therapy. Did we have a phone number on that? I thought I just saw it. Man, I lost my sheet.
Yeah, I've got them all messed up for you.
That's okay. There we go. Altitude hyperbaric oxygen therapy sessions, 1 hour sessions, pure oxygen below sea level. It will improve the body's ability to function at optimal performance. Great for post-surgery recovery. Strengthens your immune system. Check them out. See how they can help you out.
Napier rolls out to the left, looking. He's going to tuck the ball and run. He gets out there on the edge.
And he's going to be dragged out.
Kyle Clark holds on.
At the 26, looks like. So, second and about 3.
10 seconds off the clock, just under a minute left.
56 seconds left on the clock. If they're going to get this done, they may need to hurry.
Napier was able to get out of bounds to stop the clock on that play, which heads up football.
Indeed. I think they have one timeout, 2 timeouts left for the Eagles.
He gives the ball to 21. Ferris fighting down through there, pushing through tackles.
Clock will stop until the ball's placed on the first down.
And that's going to be it. Nope. We're waving off the clock. Looks like timeout Thatcher. There we go. Stretching it out. 46 seconds left.
Number 66 crawling up off of the tackle there. And I think that, and when I called him earlier, was Cody Finch for Round Valley, playing a line position. I know that it's a great opportunity for Cody to be able to do that, come up and play as a freshman.
Indeed.
There's going to be some plays that are rough. That is so valuable for him to get some playing time, because as his career goes on, he'll be an anchor for the Elks, both on the offensive and defensive line, based on the experience that he gets this freshman year.
Indeed. Take this opportunity to give a big shout out to Pioneer Title Agency, serving all of your title document needs. Professional, honest, strong commitment to service. Can't say enough good things. I've used them several times. Always been pleased with the end results. Pioneer Title Agency. All right, looks like we're lining up here.
Eagles bring motion coming to the left side. Napier comes back, and I don't know if he cut early.
He must have started towards the line. Yep, that's going to be false start. Back it up 5. Try again.
I think if Wes was over here announcing tonight, he'd be saying we have a traveling.
Traveling.
.48 seconds, the ball's on the 20-yard line. Thatcher has a 1st and 15. Trying to score one more time before we go into halftime.
1st and 15, 48 seconds left in the half.
Napier fakes the run, rolls out. It's number 32.
Oh,
who makes
man,
2.
double
Jude.
move. Oh, hit out of bounds at about the 6-yard line, 6 or 7.
32 on my list is Cody Jones.
So that's still a yard short of the well, what?
Looks like they gave it to him. Looks
nope,
like
second. There we go.
Second down. There you go.
There we go. I was confused. I'm glad Wes was also confused because timeout, Round Valley.
Round Valley's going to take a timeout and try to line up once again. Keep Thatcher
All
out
right.
of the end zone.
Back to the ad roll. Sorry, guys. I know you guys love looking at all of our wonderful sponsors, and we love showing them off, but Diana Elmer watching from BYU Provo. Thank you for tuning in tonight, Diana.
Elks and Eagles fans from
It's at halftime.
that across the room is the second
I'd
largest
really blown it on third down conversions. I would suspect Thatcher maybe had a couple, or maybe they just never got it.
Thatcher breaking the huddle and coming out, getting ready for Round Valley. Got 39 seconds on the clock. It looks like it's a 2nd down and 1
Perfect thing.
on about the 6-yard line.
I'm about to. Thank you. There you go.
Napier takes a snap, hands it off to Ferris right up the middle, and Round Valley is there to meet him. We'll have to see what they give him. Looks like they give him forward progress to about the 5.
29 seconds, timeout.
All right.
Thatcher takes a timeout, stop the clock, 29 seconds.
Oh, it's going to be 3rd down and inches. Excuse me.
There's other action going on tonight that we probably will be limited on getting updates. I know that Valley Christian was traveling to Sholo to play the Sholo Cougars tonight. And I don't know about the weather in Sholo. I know the weather here is pretty bad, so that could be a mud bowl over there for the Cougars and Valley Christian. Valley Christian comes into the season ranked number 1 in 3A, at least according to Richard Obert with the Arizona Republic. They were semifinal, one of the teams that made it to the semis last year and got bumped out. Valley Christian has a dynamic quarterback. His name slips me right now as we're talking, but that's an early test for the Sholo Cougars. It'll be interesting to see how that game pans out this evening as we go forward.
Indeed.
Thatcher's come back out, and we have a 3rd and inches. Napier hands the ball. They give it right up the side.
Hard running right up the middle. It's going to be good for the touchdown. Well, that's going to put 20 on the board. We're going to look for the kick. See if we can make it 21 here.
So 21 holding, I believe that to be Ferris.
Ooh, blocked.
Number 5 sneaking back in there on the block. Gage Baker. So right before the halftime, we have Thatcher 20, Round Valley 0. We'll get the ball one more time, and we may get a couple snaps, or we may take a knee and go in and recruit as we get ready for halftime coming up here.
Can you really not return a PAT if you block it?
I don't think in high school they let you do that.
Well, that's unfortunate. Not that it matters, but. Alrighty.
So it's been a couple years, I think, since Round Valley and Thatcher has played. The last time that I remember watching them, Thatcher ran a little bit different offense, and I mean they had the 2 running backs, and they ran a lot of motion, counter motion off of that formation. It looks like Coach Jones has brought in a different offense, or his offensive coordinator. They look to run a little bit more spread. They have receivers out on everything, and they throw more than they have in the past, and they're still running a lot. We got a kickoff, number 22. We got a name of Gavin Rogers on that. 11, Dallin Walker breaks to the outside. He gets up to the 30.
So far, I'm pretty impressed with the tackling tonight of the Thatcher Eagles. They're definitely wrapping up well, getting a lot of bodies to the ball. Good pursuit.
Kind of the description in the Arizona Republic about Thatcher was they had a lot of seniors with some experience. They made a good push in the playoffs, and they were looking for them, basically that senior leadership and experience that they had to really anchor them this year.
That's almost what it feels like Round Valley's lacking this year is the seniors. We got a handful, but it doesn't seem like teams of the past where we had like a real strong core group of seniors. I don't know.
Marble looks like he took a knee on that, and they're going to let the clock run out, and we're going to go in at halftime. The Thatcher Eagles up 20, Round Valley 0.
Well, there you go. That'll end the first half.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have a few things for you in halftime today, but if I can get your attention, get you for just a moment. I have an announcement that I would normally make pre-game. But ladies and gentlemen, if you can bring it down for me for just a second. There's somebody that is not here with us this evening, and I apologize for not knowing before the beginning of the game. But Grandma Ziegler is one of the loudest, rowdiest, and most rambunctious people that comes to these games. Every game, screaming, yelling, dancing around. And ladies and gentlemen, Grandma Z isn't with us this evening because we lost one of the biggest Elks fans this morning. So ladies and gentlemen, please take just a moment, if you would, as we remember and hold in our hearts for just a second, Jake Ziegler. Thank you, all sense.
Not sure if you could pick up on that over the microphone. Wes was talking briefly for a moment on the passing of Jake Ziegler, Grandpa, and took a moment of silence. Grandma Ziegler obviously is not with us this evening. So what are some of your thoughts, Ethan, after the first half?
Well, really a lot of our problems were being overmatched at the line a lot. You know, we're getting pressure off the edge at times, but we're not getting anything going up the middle. And I think just them big farm boys are pushing us around, feels like.
There are some big kids down there. You know, this team, Thatcher, as a community, and the teams that they put on the field, they remind me a lot of the Snowflake program. They have good kids that try to live clean lives or do the things that they believe they're supposed to according to what they believe in. And they just always have strong kids that are just, they work hard. And I think we're seeing that tonight.
Please help me welcome to the field as Special Dreams Foundation recognizes Mr. Jacob Moore. Jacob, come on down.
Special Dreams Foundation doing an acknowledgement of Jacob Moore here at halftime. Jacob's running out there and giving a hug. Big Keith, his brother, helps us out on the Let's Go Elks broadcast on the camera and other things from time to time. And Jacob is being honored this evening. I did not pick up what they said they gave him. Did you hear that?
No, I was trying to hear and I couldn't quite, but he is very excited about it.
Jacob is on his way to celebrate and party for a couple nights. He's going to watch the Diamondbacks. They're going to party at a downtown
There it is.
resort.
Going to go down to watch the Diamondbacks. Special Dream Foundation helping Jacob Moore this evening.
Looks like a few days in the resort in the valley, a Diamondbacks game, and was that a yearly pass, an annual pass? I don't know what they call it to our Lazy J.
Keep it loud and proud as we welcome the Round Valley Cheer Squad.
Looks like we have the cheer squad coming out.
All
Anyway,
righty.
continuing that conversation about Thatcher, they look like they're executing well. Napier's controlling that offense. The line is controlling most of the game so far this evening, and Thatcher's done a really good job. I really think the Elks have actually done well. Yeah, it's a struggle on the scoreboard at the moment. I know that they're focused on getting some things right with that line. We had some kids graduate and move on, and they're making some adjustments. Kids lining up in places where they normally don't line up.
Yeah, you can definitely feel, especially from last season, the shakeup on the Elks team. It looks a lot different than it did last year.
Last year was a special team.
Yeah, it was.
You know, it's fun to watch, and this year I think this team's going to surprise some teams.
Yeah, you know, and looking at their schedule, I mean, they've got a good shot at winning out, even if they don't manage to put this one together tonight. I mean, we've got a second half of football. I think, you know, traditionally speaking, Round Valley has always been a second half team. So we'll see if that rings true for this team.
They normally do make some good adjustments at halftime and come out and play well.
Yeah.
I know that we loaded up this season. So what do we got? We have Thatcher tonight. Next week we're off, and then we follow up with that game, or that next weekend with the rivalry game with St. John's here in the Dome. And then I think we roll into Post and Butte, and that is down there. And that's a tough 3 games to start your season. So we have our work cut out for us. Win or lose this evening, I think that there's a lot of value. There's some players on this team that are young and experienced, and the coaches are going to work with that. And it's just fun to be out here in the Dome, see all the kids from the dance team all the way through here just working in this new school season.
Yep. And again, just in case anyone's curious, we do have to talk over the music and such of the dance squad and the cheer squad. So we're not trying to be rude. We're just trying to not get a copyright strike. So
that would be
you
fair.
know, I do what I can.
Fair enough. I don't have any stats with me. I'm not sure if.
Yeah, we didn't get a roster for the dance team or the cheer squad this year. We'll have to remedy that for the next game. I know who to talk to, so
Erica can take care of that for us, I'm sure.
I'm sure.
So what are your thoughts of the flag the first time that you saw that?
I was like, wow.
That was impressive.
It was one of those things where I didn't notice it, and the second I did, I was like, wow.
Yeah, that's the class of 1992 putting together some fundraisers, raise some money to be able to donate the flag to the school for the dome. And talking to Melissa Hamblin, they're also, and I don't know that this is up yet, but they're putting together a flagpole outside or out front, so a flag can be put outside as well.
Nice.
We talked a little bit earlier about the modifications to the lighting system and also to the locker room. So there's been lots of things to support the kids as they continue to work hard and continue the tradition of Round Valley Elk football this evening.
Indeed. I'm being told that that flag is the biggest indoor flag in the state of Arizona.
It's huge.
There's one bigger in the state, but it's outdoors.
Is that one of those car dealerships down in the valley?
Yeah, Burge Ford is what I'm told. It's 5 feet wider.
Wow.
Who knew, right?
Wow.
If only we knew.
And I think that thing's heavy. I don't remember what Melissa said, but that thing is heavy. And so they had to do some reinforcement, installing some things right across the top on those rivets so that they could support that with the weight up there on the light banister.
All right. Well, now that we have just a second during this Lesueur Advanced Automotive halftime show, let's take a quick look at our stats, which I don't have pulled up. All right, I got to fix that. Great. Real mature. Why don't I have – where are my stats? All right. Well, let me just find it here for a second.
Looks like we have set up for the halftime show, the Lesueur Advanced Automotive. Going to see Aaron there at Lesueur's. Always honest, always fair. Certified gas and diesel mechanic and friendly staff. We appreciate them supporting the Elks and the Let's Go Elks crew to be able to make these broadcasts for those that are all around the country and not able to make it at this time.
All right. I found the stats. Now I got to figure out how to show them to you, which is let me look at my slides here. I'm sorry. I'm bad at this.
First game of the season, we're working out the bugs, and Wes is back here dancing. He must be feeling better than he was maybe 2 quarters ago. We're doing well. Missing Dan this evening. I'm missing being down on the field.
Yeah, sure. Jump on, Wes. I've got stats pulled up. We can talk about them if you can see the screen. Cut to the crew cam.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if you can hear me. I'm hoping you can. I think I'm turned up.
It's sad loud.
All right, gentlemen. What think y'all about the first half? We're here in the Lesueur Advanced Automotive halftime show situation in the Dome. I'll tell you that it took us some time to work out the kinks, and I'm still working the kinks out myself. Is it new season jitters? What do you guys think's going on the field?
I think a lot of change in a lot of key positions, and it feels like our offensive and defensive line is young, and they're kind of getting a little outsized by these big seniors from Thatcher. I think that's our biggest problem tonight.
Okay. Scott, how about you? What do you think?
I think Thatcher, we're going to end this season at some point, but Thatcher's going to be around. So the quality opponent that we're playing tonight, they're good. They're legit. We're young. We got some seniors on our team, and they're providing the leadership, but I think the coaches are still trying to figure out how to put everything together.
So talking about that, I think we're going to see some adjustments happen in the second half, and Winslow McNeil Chiropractor bringing us that look. And so I know Winslow was talking to me. I was getting my back adjusted. He's like, check it out. I want to bring the adjustment of the game. Can we do that? And so, guys, be on the lookout. If you're watching in chat, you let us know what you think that adjustment of the game is, what it needs to be, what it should be, and we'll be watching for it as the second half progresses. But a huge thanks to Winslow for bringing us the adjustment of the game that we're waiting to see. because that's got to be what's going on right now in the locker rooms. I know both teams are looking to make some pivots, make some adjustments, make some changes. Man, I can actually hear myself now. Who's playing the music in this place? I don't even know. I'm going to have to go turn it down.
Yeah. Well, you know, traditionally, Round Valley is a second-half team, so we're looking forward to seeing what they come up with. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if they can put it together tonight. They got a big hill to climb, but they can do it.
We got a lot of football left. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to turn it back over to these two because I really don't have too much time. I'll leave you in the very capable hands of Mr. Ethan Holliday. Scott Madrid, thank you. We got a crew with us tonight as we work into the 2022 season. You're watching Let's Go Elks. Enjoy the second half.
All right. Have a good one, buddy. Okay, so like I said, let's take a look. Can you see the stats here?
I can see those.
Okay, so looks like 13 rushing yards for the Elks, 36 passing yards. Average rush is looking at about 1.5 yards. Average passing, 4 yards.
Looks like the defense has racked up 27 tackles, 5 assists, those 2 big fumbles,
and 1 sack. We've got, you know, that's interesting. And now that looking at it, I kind of remember that happening. But looks like, I feel like we had 2 penalties, Round Valley, but I might be mistaken. But at least 6 for Thatcher. They are the more penalized team tonight.
They are.
Did it feel like that to you?
It did. It did. And
a couple of false starts, and offsides, right? Too many men on the field, so some smaller mistakes.
Yeah, it looks like there's a few adjustments for penalty-wise that Thatcher's going to probably look to be cleaning up. I'm sure Coach Jones is over there talking to them about that. The Elks in general haven't got a lot of penalties. They did have one on a hold over there on a run, I remember. But it's been a pretty clean game, and that's a positive thing.
Yeah, indeed. You know, it's nothing, you know, no one's sportsmanlike, nothing like that. It's just, you know, the little mental mistakes that are popping up.
So it looks like so far this evening, Mr. Copeland and his crew kind of keeping it together. There's not too much rowdy and hateness going on here from the fans. Everyone looks like to be having a good time. There is a pretty good turnout. You can see the faithful of Thatcher in their Eagle Green out here this evening supporting the Thatcher Eagles and the Round Valley Elks fans and student sections. Student section still looks to be standing up waiting for the start of the second half. So it's a good turnout this evening as we enjoy this opening game of the 2022 season.
Yeah, I do have to admit, the Thatcher faithful, they do travel well.
Thatcher travels extremely well. The parent support and the community support, it's impressive.
Indeed. I'm awful proud of these Eagles here tonight. So, Round Valley student section looking rowdy as ever. Looks like they got Hawaiian shirts on tonight. That's exciting.
Hawaiian shirt night, that's interesting.
I like it. It's fun.
There's a few of the ladies down on the field. Looks like they're wearing the leis. I'm not sure what that's about.
I'm sure I don't know
Mr. Pena down there, looks like he's also got one on.
I'm old. I don't know what the hip kids do anymore. Well, I'm going to... Well, not that button. I have so many buttons tonight, Scott.
You're balancing it well.
Well, you know, I try. Hopefully you guys are not distracted by the mistakes, because let's be honest, I've been making them. So try not to point them out too often, but hey, I get it. I signed up for the job.
It's a brand new season. There's been a few months off. Yeah. People in different spots for the evening. You've done a good job, and I appreciate your work getting this put out there.
Robbie Sherwood making the point that he feels like tackling is going to be the big topic of discussion at halftime. What are your thoughts?
We did a lot of hitting and not wrapping up, didn't we?
A lot of hitting and putting our head down. I'm not a huge fan of that. That's how people get hurt, so I would really like to see that corrected because, yeah. and it's not working for him, so they might as well use better form. We've had some good clean ones, you know. I can't say it's all bad, but we've had plenty of arm and head down tackles, so yeah. We're getting to where we need to be, but we're not wrapping up and bringing them down, and it's really hurting us. Even down towards the end zone, we had a couple opportunities to stop them, and still just, you know, that second effort after contact, and Thatcher really driving through a lot of those tackles.
Yeah, the coaches coached the kids well and put them in a good spot where they should be, anticipating where the balls are going to be and making a play. And there's been a few of those opportunities that have been missed, but I think that they're going to work on those and get those addressed and get better here in the second half. We got the teams finishing up, they're warming up. We got 30 seconds left on the clock. I think once it goes off, they will put a few more minutes on before we kick off here in the second half.
Alrighty, my ears are back on. Sorry, I was not paying attention to you at all, but we're good now. Hopefully, getting ready to go back here. I am not on the right tab. There we go. I'll remember how to do this eventually. So, Round Valley should be getting the ball here to start the Sierra Propane third quarter. Shipping out to Boston. What a song. If that doesn't get your blood pumping, I don't know what will. Of course, I am Irish, so what are you going to do?
Wes has it loaded up and playing tonight, trying to get the crowd moving.
Indeed. Strong turnout for the Elks. I think everyone's just grateful for a nice, dry place to watch a football game this Friday.
Oh, we got a little bit of light theatrics going on here. Wes had some tricks up his sleeve.
Going with the pyrotechnics. This is cool.
Now, there was a time that existed that they could not do that. Once they turned the lights off, there was a warm-up period.
Oh, yeah, those old sodium lamps. Oh, my goodness. Not to mention, everything was just slightly orange/yellow.
The Elks taking the field as our Thatcher Eagles. Elks will receive the kickoff.
This first drive is going to be really important, Scott. If they don't get in the end zone on this drive, it's going to be a real tough battle the rest of this game.
Let me point out a couple right here. Number 66, Cody Finch again. He's a freshman. Right in the middle, number 15, Lane Hill is also a freshman on the kickoff team. Kyle Clark getting the ball, bringing it back out to about the 32-yard line.
That was a very solid run. He caught that, looked like about all right, replay's too far behind. We'll see here. Might as well. White Mountain Regional Medical Center replay. Yeah, right about the 12. Brings it all the way out to the 32. That's a 20-yard return on that. I like it. I approve.
Kyle is a sophomore for the Round Valley Elks, getting some quality playing time up here. Riker's got the team set, getting ready to take the ball as we start the second half. Looks like he hands off, and there is Mr. Baker, number 5.
Some good hard yards, good strong finish. That's what I like to see.
He runs the ball different than Riley does, and I think the combination of both of them will be positive for us.
It is a very different look.
Sometimes you can't run them out to the sideline. You just got to go straight at them.
Yep. Start running at that offense on that defensive line. Slow them down just a little bit.
Riker takes snap, hands off again to Baker. Baker gets up in the air, and that Thatcher defender is able to put a hit on him and kind of slow him down, but he still picks up yards.
There you go, 3rd and 1. It's going to be a big third down for Round Valley.
Like we got Mr. Walker coming in for Kyle Clark on the substitution.
All right, we're going to send it up the gut again with Gage. We're going to try to
We
stretch
got
him out.
one. I wouldn't be surprised if Riker pulls this and runs it. No, he gives it up, and I'm not sure if we got
Nope. Oh, he went ahead and gave it, met, no gain on the play, so that's going to be 4th down.
We may go for it in this situation. Down a little, need a little momentum. Coach Baca may elect to go ahead and roll the dice on this.
Like I said, this is a huge drive. If you don't get this,
Makes for a tough evening.
it's going to be a tough evening. You got to come out. You got to get that momentum. You got to get something going. Let's see if the Elks can do it.
He pulls it, and he does get outside, and he's going to break it down the sideline. Number 32 giving him a hand out of bounds.
Well,
Cody Jones, senior.
there's a shot of energy that the Elks sorely needed.
Riker runs the ball well. He reads that RPO, that run option well.
I'll be honest. I guess that's the look they were looking for. He just decided to give it on the 3rd down play. So
Right.
getting some good energy back. Let's see if they can turn that into something else. Keep this momentum going.
We got Walker and Baker coming out here. Not Baker. Jordan. Marble going to take a snap. He's going to throw out here. Jordan catches the ball. He gets extended. He holds onto that. The defender comes in and puts a hit on him.
That was a nice, good, tough catch, but that's good for 5 yards.
Looks like we're going to move up to a hurry-up offense. See if we can kind of change the pace a little bit here on Thatcher.
That's good. Screen up the middle.
Tight end screen. That's a little bit different.
Oh, and that looks good for the 1st down, gain of about 6.
Big Trey Merrill getting the ball and falling forward for the 1st down.
There we go. Elks showing some signs of life coming out. That's definitely encouraging.
You know, we really have some options on offense, and I know they look different than they did last year. But once we get into a groove, I think we're gonna do okay.
Yeah. Sometimes a team just needs to be sat down, take a few minutes, say, hey, look, it's not that bad. It's just little things that are killing us, so let's figure them out.
Riley Harlan driving up. Looks like he gained about 2.
Looks like he found a hole, but quickly did it close.
There was body on body from the lineman doing a good job up front blocking. Wasn't a lot of room, but he just kept driving.
I'm going to try and squeak this. There we go.
Second man for the Elks, 8:24 left in the 3rd.
Marble drops back to pass. He's going to throw.
Not a lot of
Tucks it
pressure. He
down.
tucks it, runs.
He still picks up a couple yards there on that play. He was looking. Go down the sideline. I believe that's Elmer, number 24 for Round Valley, that was on that, Jordan Elmer, on that sideline, and he was looking and decided against it.
Now I noticed number 5 came into the game, and looks like the interior lineman kind of stayed home, guarding that middle. In case it was a run, we really only got pressure coming off the sides. Having him in the backfield has certainly added a little bit of a change to the dynamic.
Ooh. Number 32, is that the right number that I'm looking at for Thatcher? Cody Jones, outside linebacker. He read that well. He watched. Riker pulled it.
Yeah,
instead of
Riker
giving it to the back, and he was right there to make the tackle.
He was trying to trick him into going ahead and going with Gage, but he stayed home.
He might have got tackled either one based on where he was at. Looks like we have Ziegler coming back out, and we're going to go for it on a 4th down. We got the ball just inside the 35-yard line.
I mean, you've almost got to on this opening drive of the second half.
We're down to under 6 minutes and 50 seconds in this 3rd quarter. Marvel's going to drop back to pass. He throws it out here. They do a little waggle hitch, and there goes Baker to the end zone. They caught Thatcher off a little bit. No flags on the play. Touchdown, Round Valley.
And that is good for the first Trail Riders touchdown of the game. My goodness, thing of beauty. Let's watch it. Oh, just missed the pitch. Sorry about that. Oh, in. That was
about a 30,
what we needed.
About a 35-yard touchdown for the Elks.
That is exactly what we needed. Well, looks like we might have a ball game on our hands.
Riker's going to hold for Kevin Flores.
11. Okay, we're back to 11 guys on the field.
Are they going to?
Encroachment on the Eagles, it looks like, is the call.
Coach Baca gonna, they may second guess this and pull Flores off of the field and try to pick up the 2 points.
I mean, with Thatcher already being down 1 extra point, it makes sense. Even if you don't get it,
you're still 14.
You're still in it for the tie.
Right.
I like it. Well, let's see what they do here.
Baker right up the middle, and it does not look he got it. Like he got it.
Yeah, there's some big boys up front in that Thatcher line.
Round Valley is on the board. 6:34 left to go in the third quarter. Round Valley 6, Thatcher's 20.
Playing the fight song, getting the crowd excited again. Well, it's not going to be a shutout.
Let's see if that gives a little fire to our boys on defense and see if they can try to slow Thatcher down a little bit.
Indeed. Thatcher's opportunity to respond. We'll see what they've got for us.
We do have Sierra Propane in the third quarter as a sponsor. Locally owned, family serving your family for over 3 decades.
Hey, that's where I get my propane from.
They have listed great new customer offers, new offices. Looks like they built in Eager. Sierra Propane.
Yeah, what was in that building before? I'm trying to remember, and I just can't.
You know, years ago it was a dollar store until the dollar stores went in, but I'm not sure what they replaced it with. Kevin Flores set to kick off for the Elks, and he squibs this one, and it gets a nice bounce
big
down
high
there.
bounce, slowed him up for a
Just enough time to kind of hold up. 34 for Thatcher.
All right.
Dallin Walker kind of gets him off balance, and he goes around him. 34, Cody Bingham is the number and the name that we've been given.
He's pretty scary as a returner.
He looks like he's a pretty fast kid. He's walking off the field a little gingerly. I wonder if he kind of got stretched out there on that tackle.
It looked like he was trying to catch his momentum. He was kind of tripping, and it looks like it might have stretched a little bit further than he wanted to. Never feels great. Well, let's see how the Eagles respond here. Line up in the shotgun.
Ooh. Gage Baker there with the initial contact. The running back pulls off to run away, but Baker does not let go, and he's joined in there on the tackle by number 7.
Met right at the line of scrimmage. Fought hard for that 1-yard gain.
Number 7, Oscar Seth. I believe Oscar is a foreign student from Switzerland.
Oh.
Oscar loves soccer, but is playing football this year on his trip over to the U.S., and he's enjoyed it so far. And Napier hands off to 20, coming to the outside, tackled by number 4, Riley Harlan on the outside, coming up from a safety position to make that tackle.
All right, 3rd and about 6, looks like to me. 5.5, 6 maybe.
Oscar's fun to watch. He doesn't have any experience playing football, but he is excited out on the field. When he makes a play, he may jump around a little bit.
Hey, while in America, might as well do as they do.
We're playing a flat top on defense. No safeties back.
Oh, looks like offense. There we go. That's going to be a false start. That's another one of those penalties we were talking about in the halftime. Thatcher.
The Elks kind of dialed up the pressure on that defensive set. They brought Marble up to line off over this second outside receiver and running a flat topper with no safety deep. That puts a lot of pressure on if there's a throw and you miss. As the defender, you don't have any help back. So now switch out of that, and Marble's now back as the normal safety position. Looks like he's looking to throw.
Caught, but it's not going to be enough for the first. You're going to be a yard short. Oh, what do you do as Thatcher? I mean, as successful as they've been with the run tonight, it would be hard for me not to hand it off to, is it 21, and just let them go for it.
Number 20 coming across in motion on that play, Damian Oriero, senior, 5'8".
21 not in the game.
They're going to line it up. Are they going to hand it or are they going to run outside? What do you think? Right up the middle.
Oh, dang it. And a missed tackle, and he's going to slip through. Thought they had him in the backfield, but he handed it off. Well done on that play, Thatcher.
That was a 55-yard run.
Yep, let's look at this replay. Hit in the backfield by number 5. Oh. And then he just was off to the races by the time the secondary even noticed he had the ball.
I believe that was number 26, Aiden Bingham.
He's scary Eagles. As a return man. All right.
Looks like they're going for 2
going
here.
For 2. They want that extra point back.
Napier right up the middle, and he's going to get in on that play.
Held it for a long time, really stretched the defense out, and was able to bring it up the middle. Oh, well dang.
The Elks came out and scored in the third quarter, taking a little of that momentum back. But Thatcher came back and was able to capitalize on a long 55-yard run, push this back out to at least a 3-score game.
Indeed, pressure's back on Round Valley. Let's see how they respond here. Big moment for the team. 3 minutes, 56 seconds left in this Sierra Propane third quarter. Man, I'm hungry. I wish I went to Trail Riders before the game.
Trail Riders. I was looking through the listings a little bit earlier. They had something new listed on there. They kind of pooched this kickoff, and it looks like Dallin Walker picks up the ball. And he's going to get up to about the 28, 29-yard line.
Tried to bounce it out, got swallowed up.
Trail Riders, the new white queso dip.
White queso dip?
That's what they have listed, the new white queso dip.
Oh, man. Now I'm really hungry. Man, I like that Southwestern turkey melt they got. If you like a good toasted sandwich, it's good. Green chilies, some bacon. I guess got a good time on your hands.
I need to get back in there and try out a few things, it looks like. Marble back to take the snap. He's going to throw it out here to...
Oh, and it's short. Bounces off the ground.
Number 10, Trayson Merrill.
Feeling the pressure. Well, let's see if the Elks can bounce back from that momentum shift, that quick score by the Eagles. All right, second down and long. You're going to put it back in the air. You going to try to bring it up the middle?
I think,
Get some solid yardage?
I think we're going to get to a point in this program where we're going to start throwing the ball just because we need the yardage and we're running out of time.
No, I hear you.
3:45 left in the third. Second 10.
Marble back to take the snap, gets the ball. He gives on the handoff, and Thatcher's there.
Loss on the play for them.
Well, third down and long, extra long, 14 looks like to me.
Looks like Gage Baker coming in on the exchange with Riley.
Elks back to huddling up, taking their time. I kind of thought the hurry up was working for them.
Thatcher looks like they've mostly stayed in their 4-3 defense for
They
most
have.
of the night, and they've been able to get pressure and sustain.
Oh, in and out of the hands of number 2.
Riker rolls out and throws that ball, and it's a miss. We're going to bring up a 4th down.
Looks like
Ball
no choice but to punt this one.
ball
Not
just,
the response Round Valley was hoping for.
just about the 25-yard line. See if we can get Marble to get off another good kick, potentially angling it toward the sideline so we can limit the return options. And it looks like Napier's back to receive this. They're going to sub him out and put in another player. We do not have number 4 on the roster.
Oh, bobble this. Oh, it's still rolling. Right into the hands of the Thatcher defender. Well, dang.
Do we got that on a replay? Maybe we don't.
Oh,
want
we
that
will.
on a replay. Not sure what happened there.
Looks like bobbled. The snap went to try and recover, pushed it forward. Oh, it bounced.
Okay.
Bounced low, tried to scoop it off the hands of his personal protector, right into the waiting arms of Thatcher Eagle.
Thatcher will line up on the 19-yard line, 1st and 10.
Well, that's a costly mistake. Gives this game the opportunity to get ugly.
Looks like we were having difficulties on that, getting lined up. People
Yep.
coming in right at the end.
We
Number
did not have a middle linebacker on that play. They ran it up the middle, and somehow we still stopped it. So
He was coming in from the sideline. We had number 21, Ferris from Thatcher, picking up about 5 yards. Thatcher's right back on the ball, not giving Round Valley a chance to adjust.
now they're moving to the hurry up.
Double handoff there in the backfield. Number 20
Oh.
is going to roll.
Looked like Round Valley didn't know who had the ball.
Damian Oriero, a senior, if that is the correct name according to the roster. He looks like a thick kid. Big kid.
Indeed. Well, that's what I was afraid of. That turnover this close to the end zone gives this game the opportunity to get ugly, and Thatcher doing their best to make it ugly for the Round Valley Elks, now up 34-6 over the Round Valley Faithful. Kick is up, looks good from here, and verified by the officials.
Gavin Rogers kicking it through for the Thatcher Eagles.
All righty. Well, had some momentum, lost it quickly, and it feels like the air kind of came out of the tires, but it's not over yet. 2 minutes left in the third quarter. We still got a whole fourth quarter to play, so let's see what the Elks do with this possession.
Yeah, there's some definite coaching opportunities that are going on down there. I know the coaches are going to take advantage of this time that they have with these kids, trying to solidify kind of a game plan. It may be a little tough to come back in this game, but we got games coming up. It wasn't too many years ago that Sholo came in here on a first game of the season and kind of roughed us up a little bit, and we took it on the chin. And throughout the course of that season, the team just kept working and made it to the state championship and won the title. So this first game, although it's going to have an impact, does not determine the outcome of the season.
Oh, for sure. You know, this isn't college where you got to be undefeated to win a championship. You just got to keep making those adjustments. And
Number 4 from Thatcher. He looked like a young man that would have been on the JV team last night, kicking off, getting a little playing time, kicking duties for the Thatcher Eagles this evening. Tell you, went down to the game down in Thatcher last night for JV, and I walked out on the field and started counting Thatcher Eagles. And by the time I was done, I think I counted about 53 players that were in uniform for Thatcher.
wow, that's an impressive amount of depth.
And it's a combination of their freshman and JV team, because they do have 2 teams, but we have to combine ours. And when I counted ours, we had a 28. So there's definitely some advantages to having the kids there in the program. Right up the gut goes Riley Harlan.
Yep.
Looks like a gain of about 8. That was a 28-yard line.
Yep, good strong run. Oh, 54 looking like he's dealing with a cramp for the Eagles. Yep, look like he's going to get off the sideline there.
Go stretch out a little bit.
Yeah.
But the kid that came in might be a little bit bigger than him.
I think so.
Similar formation, 2 out to the near side, 1 out to the far side. Reicher's going to take the snap. Going to make the read, give the ball. And he picked up a little, maybe about 1. So we got third.
Man,
maybe
I'm
1
not
and a
going to
half
lie.
on
That 77 has wreaked havoc in the middle all night. He's a big kid, good player. What's his name? We got a 77?
77.
There's
Let's see. You got to turn the
71.
page
Oh,
to get to
turn the page.
77. Jacob Rasmussen, the senior, 6'3".
Oh, is that all?
That's it. Reicher's going to pitch it out there. Gage Baker, looks like he's going to pick up the
Good
first
for
down.
the first.
Tell you what, when I was down in the Gila Valley last night for that JV game, I ran into another 77, I believe, that played for Thatcher in the years past. I don't know if he graduated last year, 2 years ago. I believe his name is Quentin Mack. Quentin Mack was a 77, and he was a beast on this line for Thatcher for years. It was fun to meet him. He was also a tight end. I'm forgetting his name at the moment, but it was good to meet them, talk to them a little about the game. They were excited to get the season kicked off for football. Same formation, it looks like. Marble's going to go back, and almost looks like they're trying to set up for a screen. They're going to set up and air the ball out there to Elmer.
Oh.
Drew it up.
Looked like there was a little contact before the ball got there, but I'm not sure what the high school rules are.
Almost a jump ball. Napier played that very well, and Elmer came back in to kind of get
He
in
stepped
position.
in front of him, got up in the air, had a chance at it. Well, let's watch the replay. Gets it down the field. Oh, yeah, kind of a jump ball. Well, here we go. 2nd and 10 on the Elks 32-yard line. 8 seconds left in this Sierra Propane third quarter. Wow, third quarter flew by.
It went by quick.
Oh, I don't know who that was intended for, but he had to get rid of it with a quickness.
Number 77 looks like he was coming down with a passion on that play to
Indeed.
get after Marble. Down to 3 seconds left here in the third quarter. Elks come up with a third down and 10.
30 seconds left in the third down. 10 yards to go. 32-yard line. Walker in motion. Pitch right side.
Riley Harlan coming out here, cutting up between the defenders. He's going to pick up about 3 maybe. We're going to switch ends of the field as we go into the fourth quarter.
as we head into the Molly Butler Lodge, fourth quarter. Any thoughts or insights as we get going here?
You know, I know the kids are going to be frustrated kind of where they're at right now. If they just don't give up, those coaches will keep working with them and teaching them and getting them in a good spot. Thatcher's coming in here. They were a tough opponent this evening. They're big, they're fast, they're well coached.
I don't mean to shut you down, Scott.
Go ahead.
But looking at the, would that be the north end of the field by the ambulance, looks like we got an elk on a stretcher. Who are we missing? Who have we not been seeing out there? Oh, I wish I could see further. And, oh, I'm receiving news. Oh, that's Ziegler. Ziegler is getting a ride out of here. Thoughts and prayers go out to him. Hope he is all right. He's in good hands. I can see Blanche from here. So
hopefully they get him taken down there.
Whatever's going on, I hope it's nothing serious.
Yeah, there's some heavy hearts in the Ziegler household and family this evening with the passing of Grandpa.
Yep.
We wish Brody a quick return to the field.
Indeed we do.
Riker's back to punt. He gets this one and kicks it off. Nice spiral. Brings it out here and kicks it right down
very
the line.
generous Round Valley roll.
He's going to pick it up. He's going to pick it up. And there on the tackle, it looks to be number 10, Trey Merrill. Big Trayson coming in. Not letting him run away, wrapping him up and throwing him down.
Now, I'm not sure, but I think he might have lost a yard by trying to pick that up.
He could have just left it. Coaches will often tell you to get away from that when you kind of get down there and it sets for just a moment.
If you haven't touched it, yep, picks it up, yep, and lands about, they spotted it, so it was only a yard loss, so, you know.
You just give those defenders just a quick second, and there's coming in on you tough. Round Valley's back out there. That looks like they're running a 4-4 formation on defense. See Clark and Merrill out on the ends.
Actually, it looks like we got 5 down.
Yep, 5-3. They hand the ball off to Ferris, number 21. Ferris comes through. I thought he coughed that ball up, but he did not. Went down to the ground. He picked up about 2. Make that 3.
I can hear Howdy over there shouting something. I don't know what it is, but it's already making me laugh.
Napier back. Take the snap. Look like he has Ferris with him. Number 20 coming across. And who was it that blew that play up? Who was that? That was number 7. I spoke a little bit about that young man a little bit earlier. Oscar Seth. That's our foreign exchange student.
Was that number 4 that blew that up?
I think that was number
with help with 7?
7. They put him down there on that line, and he's just quick. He's not a big normal lineman, but he's quick.
Oh, yep. Nope. 4 piled in on top. That was number 7 getting in there with the quickness. I like it.
That's fun to see. He was excited to play football, and it's fun to see him in there. Thatcher looks like they're going to run a similar play. Napier fakes the handoff and goes straight up the gut.
Breaks the arm tackle.
At least 2. Merrill takes him down. It looked like he got a little bit of face mask, but there's no call on it. We'll take it.
I think it was around the pads. I saw the official reach for his flag, think better of it.
Put it back?
Yeah, let's see here.
You know, the Elks have done a great job tonight as far as avoiding the penalties. I know there's things that they're going to want to work on. But penalties in years past, sometimes they've got the better of us.
Hard to tell from the replay, but apparently ref didn't see enough to warrant the hanky.
Thatcher's going to line up once again, and they're getting us out of a deep safety formation, bring them up. And there goes number 21, Ferris. Bulldozing ahead.
He runs hard after contact, doesn't he?
Yes, he does.
Not gonna lie, first team all hair.
You like the flowing locks, the dreads, do you? They're
Yeah,
not dreads,
well,
but the flowing locks.
you know, we had Rowdy last year, and we're just missing it. So maybe it's just nostalgia.
Napier's going to give on the handoff again to Ferris. Going off the right side, picking up about 6 or 7 on that one.
All right, who have we not mentioned tonight? If we wanted to give some love to one of our sponsors, I don't think we talked very much about Arizona's Choice Insurance, a new local broker for our community. Call today and find out the different ways that Bryce and his staff can help you. Oh, ball's on the ground.
Did we catch that one?
And
We did. Who came up with that? Trace and Merrill once again.
did. That
Looked
is
like that was a low snap. I don't know if we have that on replay or not, but it almost looked like it hit Napier in the foot.
Let's see here. Oh, it never even quite made it to him. It bounced in front of the running back there.
Oh, Elks coming back out. We are just under 9 minutes left here in the fourth quarter.
Molly Butler Lodge, fourth quarter. Man, have not been out there in a minute. Need to get back. I don't know what's been keeping me. Love the food.
Fall means beautiful weather up in Greer.
Oh, yes, it does.
Marble back to take the snap for the Elks. He's going to drop back, roll out, looking down. And that ball
Along the sideline.
It looked like that Thatcher, number 36, dropped that, but he was right in the line of fire and stepped out of bounds. I do not have a 36 on my roster to be able to give you a name. There's that 35. That's a 35. I don't have a 35 either.
So I'll tell you a big advantage Thatcher has coming in this game is I count 23 spare bodies on the Thatcher sideline.
Over the course of a game, that is a huge difference for schools that don't have the bodies and the numbers to put out there.
I see
Marble back.
11 on our sideline.
Marble back, fakes a handoff. He's going to go deep, and he's going to throw it down here to Elmer. Elmer's open. He catches the ball. It's a touchdown. Round Valley picks up a 44-yard touchdown from Marble to Elmer.
Let's see if we can catch the replay on that.
That defender kind of looked like he just kind of gave up. He didn't think that ball was going to make it over the top. Elmer grabbed it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, I don't think he thought it was going to make it either. And then he's like, oh, no, that's over my head.
The Elks back out in formation. They're not going for one. We're going to go for two. Try to get some additional points here.
Might as well work on your two-point conversion plays.
Gives it right up the gut to Baker, and he's going to bust the line.
I'll take another look at that while we get reset for the kickoff. Oh, with a good hard cut back to the outside. Well done, Mr. Baker.
Looked like we had number 75 out there, A.J. Dozier Jr. helping on the blocking.
He's looking like a big, strong kid out there.
He is a big kid, and I don't know much about the young man at all, but it's valuable when we can get some size in here. He pushes off on the one guy, kind of gets him out of balance, and Baker follows him right up through the hole. Thatcher's going to come get lined up for the kickoff. The Elks are going to kick it off. It wouldn't surprise me at all if this is short squib or an onside kick.
You know who we haven't talked about yet is Lackey Rentals. They've got some good-looking Kubota equipment for rental. I think I've even seen a Caterpillar skid steer loader.
Don't they? That stuff's brand new,
I know.
great condition. They are easy to work with down there by, well, on your way to Safeway. I've had a need to use them one time when with the trailer. Easy in, easy out. We got a squib kick by Flores. Thatcher picks it up right about the 49-yard line.
If we were trying for an onside, it didn't seem like we were trying very hard.
I'm not sure that he got the bounce that he was looking for.
I mean, it did go directly to him, but it just felt like he had a lot of time to panic and still grab it. Yeah. Looks like we had a couple, I don't know. I hate to criticize because I don't know what the play call was, but it felt like a few flat-footed players when you got to be hitting that line hard and using that momentum to get to that ball quick if you're going to try that. Or he missed and hit the guy in the front row.
That can happen. Looks like Napier still in there, and he hands off to number 26, who spins out of the first one, but he gets wrapped up again.
There we go. A little over 8 minutes left here in the Molly Butler fourth quarter. As I was saying that, I saw that we had 3 timeouts left, thought it was the quarter indicator, and panicked. I thought maybe I was in some alternate reality and forgot what I was doing.
2 third quarters, huh?
Hey, I'll take it.
Motion coming across. They're going to fake the handoff and give it right up the gut to number 28.
Oh.
26. That's probably Bingham once again. And that's going to be a 48-yard touchdown run for Bingham.
Well, there you go, answering back.
You know, he makes that cutback so well. He reads the field, what the defenders are going to give him. Straight ahead, out to the outside, and he's gone. Looks like he's got the speed to take care of business.
Yeah, and how old is he? Because he looks like he's got quite the future ahead of him.
Well, I think, looking at the roster, if I've got the right player, he's a senior.
Really?
Ooh, Gage Baker knifing through that line, trying to put up a hand on the block. Misses it. There's some incidental contact, but at this point, there is no flag. We got 7:40.
Did he just say 475?
That's what I thought I heard.
7:45. 475 is not a time, Wes. It's 75 seconds. I like giving him a hard time. Wish he was here on the mics, but home games, he's getting to do his announcer thing. He loves it. Everyone else loves it. Got our new ad screen. I think looks cool. Got RV up there.
Is that a new design by Wes this year?
No, we had that commissioned. Man, I feel like RV is 2, or is he 3 years old at this point? I know we had him last season. Did we have him the season before? Man, I don't recall the debut of RV. I feel like that's something I should know, but just don't. Disappointing yet again, Scott.
No, you're doing well.
Well, thanks. Good strong kick. Fielded at about the 12.
Kyle Clark looks to be on the return.
Brought out to about the 24. Well, 20. I guess 23. Or 24. They keep walking. I can't tell what the refs are doing.
Number 15.
24. Okay, I was right the first time. Should have just stuck with it.
Lane Hill, we've mentioned him a few times tonight. A freshman getting some special teams playing time. Number 18. Trace Whiting in there for the Elks on the kickoff return team.
All righty. As we get ready here.
First and 10 for the Elks.
Marble's going to hand off to Baker going off to the right side.
Good for a strong 4.
Number 20. 5 yards, 45 yards on the play, second down.
Looks Looks like Harlan is going to come in as a substitution, probably for Baker.
I'd like to give a quick shout out to our crew tonight. We couldn't do it without them. Obviously, Wes McBride, our fearless leader. You got me on the mic doing the video production, stream production tonight. Scott, thank you for your help. Loie Hunt and her dad have been working on the stats for us tonight. We really appreciate their efforts. Keith Moore's been operating our sideline camera tonight. Give him a big shout out. And who did we get to finally run the main camera? Was that Cisco?
Jaden Cisco.
Jaden Cisco.
Pancake stepped up to help us out this evening, and we do appreciate that.
Yeah.
Number 32, Cody Jones for the Thatcher, chasing Marble down as he tried to slip the pocket and come outside. He was able to catch him from the backside. Elks have a 3rd down and 2 coming up. Marble's going to pitch that ball.
Oh.
Going to miss it. See if he can get back on it. He does pick that up, and he's not going to quite get back to the line of scrimmage.
And there we go.
He saved a potential nightmare there by picking up that ball. That's hard to do when it starts bouncing around. So we got 4th down about 3 yards on the 31-yard line.
You know, if you miss the game tonight, you got to come to the next one if you can, because these lights really are just changes the whole feel of the dome. Makes it feel real new and modern, you know?
Yeah, those other
so
lights,
much brighter.
Those other lights would hurt my eyes. By the end of a game, they'd be hurting. But these are natural lighting. It's fun. And the next game will be in 2 weeks. St. John's Redskins coming to town. Marble's back to take the snap. He's going to throw it, and we're going to go down to Elmer once again. Elmer's going to get behind number 31. And I don't have 31's name on the roster. Again, there was no program made up, so we were pulling information from Max Preps and missing quite a bit of information, not trying to leave any of the young men out of the notification. Elmer gets behind number 31, catches the ball, and kind of gets caught up right there. And first down, Round Valley on the 31. Looking to go outside. He throws the ball. That looks to be Clark.
Oh, wow.
Napier reads
Got
that
up
play.
in the air.
High pointed it and comes away with the interception.
He got 2.5 feet taller there. I got to see that one again. I don't know about you.
Kyle cuts out to the outside, looks back. Napier, I'll catch that eventually. Floats over, picks it up. Turnover. Thatcher Eagles take over on the 10. And we may finally have a new quarterback for Thatcher coming in. I may be reading the wrong number 15, and there's a fumble, but he picks the ball back up. Number 15 is also not on my roster. They lose about 4 yards on that play with the fumble, but they get the ball back. Looks like Thatcher's starting to shuffle in, give some additional kids some playing time.
Second down for the Eagles from their own 5-yard line.
All righty. Second and long.
Got motion coming across with 20. Give the ball to him.
Gain of about 2. Third and long.
20 is fun to watch. He's got low center of gravity. He's carrying a load when he comes through there.
Now, wasn't he involved in the double handoff?
I think he was.
I think he was too.
Scored a touchdown on that, didn't he?
Both teams exhibiting a little trickery.
Thatcher's going to flip the side of their receivers, bring motion again, and hand off again.
Met hard.
That looked like
by
Gage Baker.
Flying through that hole.
Gage got shooken up a little bit there in the first quarter, and it's been nice to see him back out on the field playing up and down. Looks like they're going to start making some substitutions here right at the end of the game for Round Valley.
I would like to take this opportunity to thank you guys for watching this game tonight. If you've been watching it on the YouTubes, if you could just hit that subscribe button, it helps us so much, unlocks new features. Follow us on the old Facebooks. We sure appreciate all the extra eyes we get, and we couldn't do it without you guys and your support. Thank you very much. And if you can, go ahead and send some love and support to all of our sponsors. Couldn't do it without them either. And for the record, there's a whole batch of people who just don't even want to be mentioned behind the scenes, and we sure appreciate them and what they do. And silent partners, you guys know who you are. Thank you. All right. Coming back to the action here. 2 minutes, 29 seconds left.
Oh, I thought we were doing substitutions. We're just realigning with the receiving for the punt. Is this the first punt tonight for Thatcher?
Oh,
into the stands.
Yeah.
Looked like that went out right there at the 30.
2:22 left in the ball game. Round Valley's offense comes onto the field.
Well, I mean, luckily, Thatcher doesn't need much of a punt game.
No, they've executed well this evening.
They have.
I suspect they'll have a strong season. Competing down there in that South Division. I'm sure it has a different name than the South Division. We'll see if the Elks can put in one more right here before the end of the game.
I don't know how you feel, but it's getting hard to keep track of all the divisions. They keep changing them every year.
And they changed the names too.
Yep.
Marble back to pass, getting pressure. Steps up. But number 32, once again, we have called his name several times this evening, coming in from an end position. Cody Jones forcing the sack.
Well, I don't know if it was a big adjustment, but I would say the major turning point of the game definitely felt like that broken play up the middle on that third down on that first possession Thatcher had in the third quarter.
Oh, we got a little early action there by number 50. Got a little bit excited. It's going to give the Elks back 5 yards, it looks like.
Yep.
Yeah, it started pretty early. Thatcher got rolling early. In that broken play.
Round Valley had scored. It felt like they had something going. The trick play, it was high hopes. Then they had got it down to a third down situation. And then, just being able to get that.
And that was a long run, wasn't it?
It was. You know, he came through the middle. It was at least 50 yards, maybe closer to 55. Unless my memory's not that great, which I'll be honest with you.
Some days are better than others.
It's been questionable at times, you know. So I'd like to thank McNeil Chiropractic for providing us with that adjustment of the game. That adjustment in momentum sure seemed to. The game has felt different ever since that point.
We're going to roll under 45 seconds here as Marble takes the snap. Going to fake the handoff. He's going to get pressure once again. Going to roll out and throw to Merrill, and Merrill does not hold on to the ball. It almost looked like number 8 got there. Napier got there early.
It looked like it to me, but I think refs are just trying to get out of here.
At this point, yes.
4th and 11 for the Elks, 34 seconds left in the ballgame.
Looked just a little early to me, but hey, I don't have a handkerchief, so I can't throw it anyways.
Thatcher continuing to make some substitutions, get some additional kids on the field. Round Valley comes up, the ball just past the 30-yard line. 4th down, 34 seconds left.
So if you had to pick a player of the game from each team, who do you think you'd go with for the Thatcher Eagles?
Ooh. Number 10 came up and put a solid hit on Marble on that run. If the name is right, Carter Peck, wide receiver, junior for Thatcher.
I mean, a lot of names we've called out tonight from that Thatcher Eagles
Oh,
squad.
yeah. You know, Napier, I thought, had a really good night controlling that team, leading them in their offensive drives, making good reads.
Big plays on defense.
Bingham, yeah, he made some big plays on defense. Bingham scored a couple long touchdown runs. If I was going to say, I'd probably say Bingham.
Yeah, he's had 2 real long runs.
Yeah.
Put plenty of points on the board. He's been fun to watch. I would say for this Round Valley squad, I would say number 5, playing through that injury and the contributions he's made tonight. He's really what gave us a good shot of energy coming out in the 3rd, and appreciate his toughness.
Gage Baker, number 5. Thatcher takes a knee, kills the clock, and this game is over. Round Valley 14, Safford 42. The teams line up at midfield to shake hands.
There we go. Well, not the result we were hoping for, but a good hard game. Lots of heart out there from both teams. Lots of good football. Enjoyed watching it. Feels good to be back. And so, first game in the books. How do you feel?
You know, it's a tough one to come out and take this loss. But like I said earlier, I think the coaches will get the kids back in there. They'll regroup, make some adjustments, and we'll come out and we're going to make some noise still. We may not be the biggest, fastest team, but the coach is going to use the talent that they have and find ways to score and augment that defense. I think we're going to surprise some people still. Thatcher is a tough team. You guys can be proud of your Thatcher Eagles. They're a good, well-coached team. Round Valley is going to get back after this loss. I'm sure the coach is going to work hard with them kids, and I'm still excited for the season.
Indeed, and now we're being joined for the Lackey Reynolds post-game show by none other than Wesley McBride, as he is now talking to someone else, but that's okay. We got nothing but time here, right? Well, hey guys, it may have been a rougher stream. I appreciate you sticking with me, but we made it through.
We had some things that we had to work out on the broadcast.
Okay, we'll fix it.
We'll look to get those fixed as we move forward. Appreciate your support.
Okay.
Here we go. We're back.
That's not the right total.
34-21, Sholo leading. That was 8 minutes ago from Sherrod Martin.
We'll clean it up. Thank you.
34-21 over Valley Christian.
34-21. So Valley Christian made a run for it then, because it was 28-7 right near halftime.
I am sure that weather and field over there did not do Valley Christian any favors.
I doubt it, and I bet it's a little chilly with as wet as it was.
Sherrod didn't say that was the final, so that could still be ongoing.
They might still be moving.
Might still be moving. As a matter of fact, we're in the post-game show. I've got internet. Let's just go ahead and pull up Max Prep, see if we can find some scores.
Well, Wes, what did you think?
I mean, we were here getting ready. Like I said at halftime, a lot of like preseason jitters and stuff like that. And Thatcher is a hard team to make your first game of the year. I think we saw a lot of polish from the Thatcher team. There were 3 or 4 kids that would take a hit and keep on running. They would take a hit and spin. They would take a hit and go. And it takes solid hitting on the other side to shut that down and to stop that. And so I think we're going to see Round Valley with a lot of work to do here in the next 2 weeks. But do you consider this also a really good first game? Because you want to work out those kinks and get back after it early in the season. Good or bad, your thoughts on having a bye week now? You're going to have 2 weeks before you're able to step back on the field with another team. Scott, what do you think about that?
You know, I thought we got this first game really early. I was kind of surprised at how the schedule worked out. They've only been in pads for, what are we, in our third week?
Yeah,
and
not
so
long.
There are still things that they are definitely working on. I know that they are. But it's going to be nice. The players probably are not going to like to have a bye week coming off a loss like
That's going to
this.
burn for 2 weeks.
For 2 weeks, but they're going to be ready when it comes back in 2 Fridays to take on St. John's. That's going to be a big advantage for them, but right now it's going to be a little tough.
Yeah, Monday practice, film, that's going to be hard to watch. It's going to be hard to make those changes, make those adjustments. But it's not always apples to apples. St. John's is going to come as a very different team that Thatcher was. They're not going to have the size, the strength, and the depth as well, right? And so it's going to be a drastically different team. It's a week at a time that you see.
We get some benefit coming back against St. John's. We're going to pick up another senior lineman coming back into play, both on the offense and defensive line that was not out there tonight.
Okay.
And I think that's going to give us some stability. We had Cody Finch out there as a freshman, both on offense and defense, playing his heart out, doing a great job for the Round Valley Elks. But I know that we're going to pick up Pablo coming back, and he's got some experience. I was so excited tonight to see we had freshmen out there. We had Cody Finch out there. We had Lane Hill out there. We had a few of these freshmen out there, and that's a great look forward to the future because all the snaps that they get right now is going to help us.
All experience.
2 and 3 years.
All experience.
So I'm excited. I'm not. I know Thatcher was good. I thought they would be good. I didn't know the outcome when he showed up here, but this is not disheartening.
There were really a few points in the game that really could have changed the dial, changed the momentum, changed things a little bit. It could have been a 7-14 ball game going into half. Would that have made a difference? Because Round Valley driving on that first offensive drive would have tied the game, right? There's a number of things that 1 or 2 plays make a big difference, right? That coulda, woulda, shoulda changed, right? And we can't focus on the onesie-twosies. They're going to focus on the onesie-twosies in film to make those adjustments, right? To make those corrections and be ready for future games. But I don't know. The thing that just keeps coming to my mind is first game jitters. I'd be interested to hear what some of the players, one of the coaches, how that feels. Did they feel the same thing, or was it just a rough night for them? I don't know.
That I don't know.
The world may never know. Sometimes you don't want to be in the locker room. Sometimes I wish I was a fly in the locker room, right, to be able to hear some of that.
Do you have some updated information for us, Ethan?
So the only final score I have is the Santan Foothills Palo Verde game, 48-0 in favor of Santan Foothills. Interesting to us is in the fourth quarter we've got Blue Ridge up 31-20 over Payson.
Really?
Yep.
We'll play Blue Ridge at home, I believe, later in the year. I want to say they're our last home game of the regular season.
That Valley Christian Sholo game,
Which
34-28.
Valley
Sholo's
Christian
still ahead.
Valley Christian's making a stand though in the fourth quarter.
Indeed.
That just does my heart well to see Sholo come out and play well against Valley Christian. I kind of have 3 principles. They're not rules because rules can be broken, but you always root for the home team.
Okay.
Then I root for the region team.
Yeah.
After I moved away after high school and came back, I really started to appreciate the other communities, Blue Ridge, Snowflake, Sholo, and even our neighbors to the north. And I root for those kids, and I appreciate when they have success. And the last one is I root for whoever's playing against the Christian schools. I'm not against the Christian schools, but I'm not sure that the playing field is level there. That does my heart good to see Sholo up like that, and I hope they hold on.
A public school being able to compete in that way? Is that where you're headed with that? I like it. I like your number 2. I remember the first time that I cheered for the Lobos or that I cheered for the Cougars, and you're like, wait, no, this is okay. You want to cheer for them. You want the mountain teams to win. They're our neighbors. They're our friends. And most of the time, they're our family. They're extended family in those communities. And so I like those 3 principles. That's nice. That's nice.
Yeah, when I left out of high school, it's all Round Valley and down with you. No, nobody else. But since then, I got the appreciation. We're all we live in different communities, and the communities have different personalities. We're all the same.
Wait, you're saying the world is a little bit bigger than this valley? Is that what you're saying?
It's a little bit bigger, and it's fun to see those kids succeed.
I don't
and
know
to do
if
well.
I believe that.
It is an eye-opening experience sometimes for a lot of kids up here in all these communities to go down, and it can be a culture shock. So I like those principles. That's fantastic.
Now, don't read this wrong. 2 weeks from tonight, we're playing St. John's, and let's go get them.
That's it. That's absolutely it. I saw you call the adjustment of the game, Ethan. What was it? It was late in the fourth. I saw. What'd you guys decide? What was that?
I think it was, when we had them at that third down on that first drive that Thatcher had in the third quarter.
Okay.
When we had the momentum, we had the third down option. When 26 broke open that touchdown, the game felt different after that.
Yep.
It just never – it felt like air came out of the tires a little bit, be honest with you.
It got quieter in the dome. And the thing that I think makes the dome different, one of the many differences, right, is that you can really feel the quietness. You're not outside. There's not a lot of other environment going on. And when that momentum shifts, you can feel the atmosphere deflate sometimes,
it gets real
right?
quiet, yep.
Absolutely. Well, guys, we got people on the field. We got Thatcher with a long drive home. I hope the best and I hope the safest drive, because that drive's not fun dry, right? But Mule Creek in the wet, I hope that they're all nice and safe on their drive home. That is not a pleasant 3.5 hour-ish drive to get back into the Gila Valley for sure. But any closing thoughts? Anything you guys have? It's hard to encapsulate. Especially when I'm standing over there. I'm holding a microphone. I'm doing the same thing, but with a completely different perspective. It's hard to gather my thoughts at this point because there's so many other things going on. One thing that I don't know, again, because I wasn't over here, is that I want to make note that we want to send our love to the Ziegler family tonight. I always look for Grandma Z. I always look for her hug. I go down there when we're setting up the mic down there. She's usually there hitting me, just giving me bad times. And I didn't see her, and I didn't recognize that I didn't see her, right? We were so busy trying to get the stream online. And then when Brody had that great play and I'm calling out, where's Grandma Z, I had no idea. And so I just want you to know that from Let's Go Elks, our hearts, our minds, our prayers go out to the Ziegler family as you guys are gathering together. We hope the best for you as you come together to celebrate the life of one of the funnest Elks fans that I'm aware of. That combo right there, that Grandma Z and Jake combo down there you knew where to find them every game.
Oh, yeah.
And so from Let's Go Elks, we love you and hope the best for you in the days to come for sure.
Indeed. Lots of things to work on. Lots of adjustments to make in practice in the coming week. I know they'll do it. Like I was telling Scott, real proud of Gage Baker fighting through that early injury and making a major contribution to this game.
Yep.
And losing Ziegler, that definitely hurt as well. So wishing him a speedy recovery as well, and hope everything's all right. Again, thoughts, prayers out for the Ziegler family tonight.
Okay, guys, well, as we wrap things up here in the Dome, we hope you enjoyed the Let's Go Elks coverage. We couldn't do it without Lackey Rentals. We couldn't do it without all of the amazing sponsor family, our advertisers, our silent partners as well that won't let us say who they are. We love you. We wouldn't be able to do what we do without you, and we have a little bit of fun doing it. So thank you. Thank you for helping us bring it a little better, a little more exciting each time that we stream. And Scott, as we wrap things up, how was it on this side of the house? How was it with a microphone and not the crazy action shots on the field?
Well, I got a face and voice for sideline camera, so I don't know. It was fun to do, but it is fun down on that sideline. You're down there with the players and the coaches and the refs, and you hear all of that stuff going on.
Yep.
But it was a good night.
It felt fun, but you're not Dan. I didn't get to make fun of you as much as I get to make fun of Dan, so I kind of missed that.
Maybe next time.
That's
Maybe
what I'm
next
saying.
time.
Now that I know him a little better, we'll get into it.
Well, guys, from the Dome, from Let's Go Elks, as we leave you tonight, we hope you guys are safe. We hope you guys are having a great weekend. Stay dry, in the next couple days as the rain comes down and the flood comes up, is what I hear how that works. But for Let's Go Elks, I'm Wesley McBride.
Scott Madrid.
Ethan Holiday.
Be safe. Make good choices.
All right. Thanks, guys.